After tying the knot, Trish and Greg were looking forward to starting a family. Instead, they were hit with news that would change their lives forever.
I always wanted to be a mom. When I married my husband, Greg, we always knew we wanted to have a family. It was just a matter of when. 2 years after our wedding, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. I went through a year of chemotherapy, radiation, and a single mastectomy. After that, I was considered cancer-free. A few months later, I started having excruciating headaches, and that's when a brain MRI turned up a big brain tumor. The cancer metastasized to my brain, and so that was stage 4 breast cancer.
The brain surgery was a success. They said everything looks good, but once you're stage 4, they tell you that you're never cured. This is something that we're going to face for the rest of our lives. I think both of us took a step back, took a breath, and said, now what?
Egg donation and surrogacy was the only way that we were going to build a family. Before we signed our contract with our surrogacy agent, I said, honey, I want you to know before we move forward that there is statistically a very good chance that you could end up being a single father.
I said, we're going to go down this road no matter what. I'll raise this child knowing you, remembering you, loving you in your honor.
A year after we found our egg donor and our surrogate, we had a viable pregnancy. Our surrogate was incredible, and we had a baby shower. A week before the due date, we get a call that her water broke and she was going into labor, and made it just in time for the delivery, actually.
I'll never forget the first moment that they brought the baby in, and my wife and I got to hold him as a family.
Oh my gosh. When they handed him to me, it was the best moment in my entire life. I definitely try to enjoy every day, every moment with him. It's absolutely worth it.
Trish and Greg join us now, and Trish, before we go any further, how is your health now?
My health is good, all things considered, and I'm currently considered NED, which means no evidence of disease, and I get scanned regularly to make sure that stays the case, and they're on top of it. And hopefully more and more treatments come out, so I will stay that way longer and longer.
Exactly, I agree.
We're so happy you're doing well, and I think, Dr. Funk, this gives us an opportunity to talk about what it means when you say stage 4 and metastatic breast cancer, because no two breast cancers are alike. And in this case, obviously, Trish dealing with a very, very difficult diagnosis.
She is, as are 155,000 other Americans alive with stage 4 disease. So metastasis is a confusing term for many people. You can have regional metastasis when it comes to breast cancer. That means it's gone to the lymph nodes. That's still a curable, containable situation because you can remove those. When you have distant metastases, that's when it becomes stage 4 and incurable, although you can go in remission like Trish is. So stage 4 disease means the breast cancer cells have gone out there to an organ, usually lung, liver, brain, or bone. And people often mistake that then for you, it went to your brain. People will say, well, I have brain cancer. Not really. It's like an American who travels to Paris. You still speak English at the base of the Eiffel Tower. So you're still an American in Paris. This breast cell is now in your brain. So it's breast cancer in the brain. However, when you go into remission like you have, you can have a very long, vibrant, healthy life. And I'm so excited that it's been 5 years for you. This, of course, isn't always the case, but for you, this is... Thank you.